Well, good evening, live from Lachine, Quebec. It's Late Night with Dave Mills, the Friday night edition. Hey, everybody. Some of you are going to be tuning in right away. Some of you are going to be looking away. I'm not tuning in to watch that guy. And you may be wondering, why am I wearing this helmet? Well, first of all, I've been getting a lot of complaints, and I have to speak to the complaints before anything else. First of all, my friend Richard John, who lives in Montreal, was complaining, saying that I should have worn this hat. So I'm wearing the hat in your honor. I hope you like it. It's really scary, I know, but that's just the way it is. I'm wearing my helmet. Some people might say, wow, this is a big hat. Well, hey, that's just the way it is. Another thing, another friend, Ben Griffin, was complaining, telling me, you should wear your Pacioretty jersey. Can you believe it? Ryan Weeks, somebody gave this to me. I think it was Richard for Christmas. What a dumb thing. So anyway, Ben, I'm not wearing it, but here's my, Canadians thing. There's been a few of you have been complaining, saying, oh, you're not that funny. Well, hey, like I look at it, especially Toronto people, hey, the Leafs came still haven't won. Anyway, tonight, we're going to do Deep Thoughts. Some of you remember, Deep Thoughts on Saturday Night Live? I used to do Deep Thoughts for the whole week at Coburg for years. And so tonight I've got some Deep Thoughts. Some of you have even been sending me in jokes because you don't want to tell the jokes yourself live, so you're giving them to me. So if someone doesn't like the jokes, they can blame me. Well, you know what? That's just okay. I'm going to tell your joke later on, Melissa, because that's just the way it is. Ryan tells me I have problems. You didn't know that already? Come on, man. Anyway, so here we go. Deep Thoughts with Dave Mills, Friday night. And by the way, Sunday night's edition is going to be awesome. I have some jokes for you. They're going to be really good. Tonight, I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm telling them anyway. I'm going to laugh. Deep Thoughts. You know how deep thoughts are. So here we go. This is the guy with the helmet. Wow. Yes, you remember, eh? Yeah, there you go. Hey, Christina. Yes, that's right, eh? You don't want to be my friend after tonight. But here we go. Deep Thoughts. Number one. If you ever catch on fire, try to avoid seeing yourself in the mirror because I bet that would really throw you into a panic. It's a deep thought. If you're a cowboy and you're dragging a guy behind your horse, I bet it would make you mad if you look back and the guy was reading a magazine. That would tick me off. Yes. I could picture in my mind a world without war, a world without hate, and I could picture us attacking that world because they never expect it. Okay. Children need encouragement. If a kid gets an answer right, tell him it was a lucky guess. That way he develops a good lucky feeling. To me, it's always a good idea to carry 2 sacks of something when you're walking around. That way, if someone says, hey, can you give me a hand? You say, sorry, I got these sacks. Deep thoughts, deep thoughts. When I was a kid, my favorite relative was Uncle Caveman. After school, we'd all go play in the cave, and every once in a while, he would eat one of us. It wasn't until later that I found out that Uncle Caveman was a bear. I kill myself sometimes. Playing dead not only comes in handy when face-to-face with a bear, but also at important meetings. I've been at some meetings where I could swear some people were not with us, and then we had to revive them. Just an idea. Whenever you read a good book, it's like the author is right there in the room talking to you, which is why I don't like to read good books. I don't want somebody reading to me. I can read myself. To me, boxing is like ballet, except there's no music, no choreography, and the dancers hit each other. It's so dumb. I love it. If you ever have to steal money from your kid and later on he discovers it's gone, I think a good thing to do is to blame it on Santa Claus. Deep thoughts. If you ever drop your key in the river of molten lava, let him go because, man, they're gone. I started a band called 99 Megabytes. We haven't gotten a gig yet. Get it? Why does Snoop Dogg carry an umbrella? For drizzle. For drizzle. Yeah, baby. If trees could scream, would we be so cavalier about cutting them down? We might if they screamed all the time for no good reason. Deep thoughts, deep thoughts. It takes a big man to cry, but it takes a bigger man to laugh at that man. I wish I had a kryptonite cross, because then you could keep both Dracula and Superman away. I bet one legend that keeps reoccurring throughout history in every culture is the story of Popeye. You know, Popeye the Sailor Man. Popeye the Sailor Man. I didn't throw out any candy yet, Adam. I'm waiting. When you go in for a job interview, I think a good thing to ask is if they ever press charges. Press charges. You're wondering about the hat? You just coming online? My friend Rich was saying, you need to wear the big hat. So I'm wearing my bike helmet. Don't comment. Leave it alone. And the final joke for tonight is sent in by my friend Melissa from all the way from Quebec City. Now, Melissa, you know, she wanted to tell it, but she's like, oh, what are people going to think of me? So you tell it. Well, here we go. And actually, in this day of social distancing, this is a great joke. Day 5 of social distancing. I had a conversation with a spider today. Seems pretty nice. Apparently he's a web designer. A web designer. I'm not stopping. Soon I am. Anyway, hey everybody. Listen, I hope you're doing okay. It's been another crazy week. You know, a lot of us are social distancing. You know, we're staying home and it's not the easiest thing. But I hope that this just gives you a little bit of levity. And if nothing else, it helps you to forget what's going on for a couple minutes. And you can talk about it all you want, yell, scream, all the rest of it. But hey, I hope you're doing okay. Stay safe. Wait till Sunday night. Sunday night. And for those of you, just a little interesting moment. It's going to be bloopers. You know, there's a lot of bloopers that you could hear, and I've got a whole pile of them. And if you don't laugh, you've got a problem. That's what I think. So from Lachine, Quebec, we say goodnight. And I just also want you to know that my wife is not really excited about this. I try to tell her, hey, like listen to my jokes. She doesn't really want to listen to it. But what does she know? You know, who is she? Anyway, she's just Kelly. Anyway, everybody, have a great night. Share this if you like. Share it if you have to. Don't share it if you don't want to, but share it or something. Anyway, take care, everybody. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. We'll see you Sunday night just after supper for Late Night with Dave Mills, the blooper edition. Take care, everybody. Have a good night. And I got this helmet as a gift. I didn't buy it myself.